I wonder what the new chapter should be called. I'm thinking something, but I don't want to reveal it until, like, it's safe, because it'll be in the next video. But, green, green, gray, orange. Not very colorful. I just see a lot of green. At least it's better than brown and gray. Got a long ways to run. A very long ways. What the? Oh. Well, don't you think you're clever? Whoop. Alright. Down and out. Got some lockpicks on you. Nothing else, though, which is very disappointing. Just gotta keep going, climbing up the mountainside. Kind of a quite to see? A sight to see. Where's my camera when I need it? There's another fort up here. Could be used as kind of a landmark to fast travel to if I have to stop and go back for any known reason. Whew. We're getting there. We're getting there. All it takes is just a little while. Alright, there's the fort. Something's engaging me. Ah! Damn dog! Jeez. Alright, Fort Ash. Something else has spotted me. Not entirely sure what, and I'm not entirely sure I want to know. Oh, just another wolf. It's not so bad when I...
Pay up,
oh!
or else.
No. Take it from me if you can.
Easily done.
Oh, you're gonna wish it was easily done. That's right. Lost your life. All because you wanted a measly sum of money. You deserve to die. That's a little creepy, right? That's a... I'm going away. Wolf wants his skull. Where were you? Bastard, I was being attacked. For goodness sake. There's a building over here. I actually think, unless I'm wrong. No, map, please. Okay, it's a different building. And this building is very different. It's a farm. Yeah, see? Just a little thatch roof. Usually indicates a farm, and you're gonna find out. Yep, the Odile Farm. Or Odile. It's kinda nice. Blackberries, carrots, lettuce, watermelons, tomatoes. I mean, they grow quite a bit here. What's over here? Radish. I don't know. I'm not much of a farmer, so I wouldn't want to work in a situation like this. Not an ideal thing for me. Though, oddly, it's empty. I'm not sure why. Okay, now, over here is part of the main quest line, and we want to avoid this for now. I mean, there's so much to do in Oblivion. It's ridiculous. Tiger lily. Oh, that's a rarity. Yep, that's the chapel. We don't really want to go there. The road kind of takes us close. Do you see that, like, crossed tools? That's a mine. I know I explained it in the previous part, but I mean, it's there. Just know it's there. Something want my blood? I've arrived in Coral, now to find Joffrey at Waynard Priory. I'm not going to do that. But hey, at least now I can definitely, most certainly fast travel to Coral.
What's this about?
Nothing.
What is it?
No, I just want to talk.
Go ahead.
Looks like joke and coerce are definitely
Don't.
two increasers.
That's really funny. That's a bit. Don't be. I like that. Ha. I won't fight you.
Good.
Farewell.
Good. Anyway, from here you can see you get... I don't know. These are some pretty cool horses. I'm not quite sure what kind of horse they are, though. Because they're not like a black stallion or anything. They're... Okay, they're chestnut. Ah, that makes sense. They're colored like chestnuts. But anyway, onward. Onward further. Quit trying to wait. So our next destination, Battlehorn Castle. I don't like how we're just in the middle of the woods. This is kind of unnerving. There goes the deer. All is peaceful for now. What's going on? Hey, 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 hey! See ya. Not quite sure what that was about, but it's one of the many bugs in Oblivion. Well, that was more of a glitch. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 whoa, 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 can't we just be friends? I'll take that as a no. I don't want to kill Bosmer like that. Though if they have lockpicks, I'm all for it. I'm kidding. Approaching a castle, but I don't see it. Oh, hey, there it is. Wow. What I would do to live there. From what I hear, it's under siege, so... do our best and fight. Be an idea to go ahead and get this place safe. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, no, that's cool. You're a battle mage. Oh, sweet. Okay, I found Battlehorn Castle. Ow! Yikes! This place really is under siege by marauders. They weren't joking. Alright, they're all dead. I hope. A lot of corpses. Lord Kelvin. Claymore of Weariness. I'll just take it for now. Whew! That was nuts. Excuse me. Excuse me, hey.
Greetings. This is indeed a dark day for all of us, lad. But I thank you for risking your own life for us.
No problem.
Take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. As the newest master of the temple,
Wait, what?
I bid you welcome.
I bid you well. This place is mine? Sweet. Well, let's get familiar with this. He gave me, I think, it was a will. Just gotta find it first. Well, let's read the paper. Fighters Guild has been an institution in Tamriel for as long as most anyone can remember. These brave men and women. Your group is recently making a lot of waves in Cyrodiil. The Blackwood Company. They'll handle any job. Many that the Fighters Guild won't. Wow. Oh my. Oh my. Lord Kelvin's will. Let's read this. Last will and testament. I, Lord Kelvin, son of Jaren and a sworn knight of the True Horn, I should say, upon my death, do honorably bequeath Battlehorn Castle and all her land, dependents, and chattels to the bearer of this document. Hey, it's me. Such an unusual document requires some explanation. I resort to such measures out of desperation. I pen this while Battlehorn Castle lies besieged by the hands of ruthless marauders, with little hope that any of us will survive. Besieged, I say. Although this petty battle would not have been rated a footnote in the great days of the Knights of the True Horn. We have fallen on hard times indeed. I will entrust this document to my last faithful retainers, with instructions to destroy it in the last extremity, although I accept that I may have provided the means for my marauders to legally take the lordship of Battlehorn Castle. So be it. To the new lord of Battlehorn Castle, whoever you are, know that you inherit a stronghold with a proud tradition. Battlehorn Castle was built by a remnant of the Knights of the True Horn, who were exiled from the homeland of Lainlin in Hammerfell. After a failed battle to dethrone Baron Shrike of Lainlin, our leader, Lord Kane, ordered us to split up into many small groups as possible until the time should come that he would recall us. My father was part of a group that settled here in Cyrodiil and built Battlehorn Castle as a refuge while they waited for Lord Kane's message, a message that never arrived. Over the years, all of the knights of our little band either gave up or passed on. All but one, my father Jaren, Since his untimely death, I have continued to hold Battlehorn Castle in the hope that someday he will hear from Lord Kane, and our great exile will be at an end. I am afraid that the fortunes of Battlehorn Castle have fallen on hard times. What resources I had available, I devoted to maintaining the castle itself. Its walls still stand strong, and its hearts still provide warmth. Sadly, this came at great cost, and many of the items within its wall had to be sold in order to meet the enormous payments such a maintenance begets. If you find yourself with the means to restore Battlehorn Castle to its former glory, a friend of my father's named Nilphus Omelian still holds many of the castle's accoutrements in storage and on account. All that is required is to repay the castle's debts to Nilphus, and I'm certain he'll happily return the items. My final request for the new lord of Battlehorn Castle is to continue to uphold the proud traditions of the Knights of the True Horn, and honor the memory of our brave service. Wow. So I inherited this. Buddy, you okay there? You won't be needing that. You won't be. Whoops. Yeah, you won't be needing that. I'm certain you won't be needing that. So just need to figure out how to pick you up. There we go. Hello. Disrespect of a dead corpse. I know. This really is something. Anyway, with our new castle, let's go ahead and explore. First off, here's the blacksmith. It's not much to look at, but it's something nonetheless. I'll take that spear hammer. After all, I am the lord. Eastern Province, manual of arms. Fine iron bow. Personal stable. Ooh, damn. That looked like it hurts. Well, you're dead, so. You won't really be needing those. Shield of the True Horn. I'll take that silver war axe if you don't mind, my good sir. We need you to get out of the way. Come on. Off with you. Come now, don't be stubborn. I'm the lord of this castle, and your dead corpse shall follow my orders. There we go. That's an awkward way for a lady to bend. Alright then. Secure the castle. Though how much secure this is. Not by much, considering you can just open it by doing this. But still. Better that they have to waste time pressing A on it rather than just, you know. Anyway, let's go into the Great Hall. Very bare, that's for sure. Interesting. Man-at-arms? Hello? Castles usually have a lot of secrets in them. Battlehorn Castle basement. Wow, these quarters are really dark. This is a depressing state. I'm gonna have to save up a lot of money just to put this place back in its former glory. Let's hope that's at all possible. Well, let's check the east wing. Maybe that looks a little better. Okay, this is even worse. It's really dark in here. You alive? Nope. Taxidermized. We really need to work on this place. Alley-oop. Right now, it's all made of wood. This is terrible. That's the south tower. I really don't want to look in the guards' towers. Those should be for my men. Okay. Wow. A spare room. Not a damn thing in it. Maybe now would be prompt time to explore the basement. I can't expect it to be much better. This appears to be a kitchen, but it's practically empty. Are you saying I'm gonna starve to death here? I'll have no such thing. No such thing at all. Crap. Well, it's further in. Some additional quarters. Slightly larger quarters. Okay, there's some valuable things in there, but I only want the gold. Somebody lives in here. What is this? Training room, I suppose. Iron arrows, only 10. Huh. This isn't very impressive so far. But you get what you pay for. Hang on. That's odd. Hole in the wall. I should have somebody fix that. This is the Great Hall. Maybe this will prove fruitful, this little door. Ah, wine cellar. With not a lot of wine. Granted, there's a barrel of mead, but there's a little here. This is outrageous. Oh, this doesn't even look part of the castle. Looks like it was hastily dug out. It's weird. Where does this lead? A dead end. Castles always have a way through. Hang on. Ah! Well, at least now I know where to run. Should the need arise. And we're back here.
My pleasure.
See you. Well, my quarters must be up here, considering I didn't see any regal quarters anywhere. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, this isn't too bad. Okay, except for the cobwebs and the lacking of a library. And the lacking of a bed. And chests. And among other things. Well, at least I have someplace to sleep. That's not so bad. Wall decorations. Manual of armor. Well, with what little books I do have, they're not very good. Galarian the Mystic. Hang on. Why, hello there. Isn't this a sight for sore eyes? Not a bad find. Not a bad find indeed. Maybe I'll find some things. A little bit of gold and a jewelry. Journal. That's interesting. I hope I have done well. I don't know. Perhaps I should tell the others, but what would happen if... But what hope would they have then? I'll have to tell Kelvin. One day. When it's time for him to assume the lordship at the castle. He, at least, may forgive me, as I am his father. I must collect my thoughts. Lord Kane returned last night while the others were gone to the city. Thank Ansi. It was only myself and Garridan. Faithful friend! I have sworn him to secrecy. He was only too happy to let me take responsibility for what we did. Later, I am more resolved than ever that others must never find out. They must never know what Lord Kane has become. Our lead lord. We sacrificed everything for him. I will set it all down here, clearly, so that others may judge whether I've done right or wrong. When Garridan woke me to tell me that Lord Kane had arrived, I was overjoyed at first. Garridan's grim face soon warned me that all was not well, but he would not tell me what was wrong, only that Lord Kane was accompanied by Ariel Gerard, a name to freeze the blood, a Breton battle mage of sinister reputation in Laneland. Lord Kane was waiting in the great hall with Ariel Gerard. He was heavily cloaked, unsurprisingly, as it was a fell night, but I wonder why he had not removed upon entering the castle. I greeted Lord Kane warmly, ignoring his companion for the moment, but when he spoke, it was haltingly, with a grating edge that I never heard before. "Where are the others?" was all he said. Ariel Gerard quickly intervened, explaining that Lord Kane was unwell and needed a place to rest. By the time Kane was in bed, I was fully alarmed. He moved like an old man and barely spoke in my presence. He left a foul odor in his wake. I remained cloaked until I left him in the chambers. I then demanded that Ariel explain himself. She was only too willing to do. Her story was appalling. Apparently Kane had perished in battle shortly after we left. By her art, she had returned him to life, and now planned to gather an army of knights to resume the war against Baron Shrike. Her eyes glittered with pride as she told me all this. She's so far gone in madness and evil that she actually believed I was going to go along with her plan to install a necromantic puppet on the throne of Lanelin. For all Baron Shrike's cruelties, he at least is mortal and will one day pass on to the rule to an heir. Somehow I was able to hide my shock from Ariel, Gerard, and pretend to agree to her plan. The other knights will need to have Lord Kane's condition explained to them before they see him, I told her. Otherwise, the surprise of seeing him may lead to some regrettable actions. Thinking quickly, I suggested that she tend to Lord Kane in the grotto until I had prepared the others. She agreed with that suspicion. I wonder if her mind has become disordered by her evil practices. My performance could not have been all that convincing. Once they were inside, I shut them in. With Garridan's help. May Tuwaka have mercy on Lord Kane's soul. As for Ariel Gerard, I wish nothing but endless night on her foul spirit. I had workmen cover up the doorway. Only a few of the others were ever aware of that passage behind the training room. Luckily, Calvin was not among them. I'll have to come up with some story to satisfy those who ask about the grotto, or tell them the truth, and face the consequences. Hang on. Hang on. Just one cut and pick and say, what in the world? There's another secret to this castle, and a grim one indeed. I'm going to find it. Huh. Steel arrows. A steel bow. I'll take that. Bet you're something I would. Granted, it's not the best, but better than nothing. That's a long ways down. I think I'll climb back in and take my rest for tonight. But he's right. No one else can know about this. I'm going to handle this problem personally. In the meantime, I'm going to keep one of the keepsakes of this castle in here. The Shield of True Horn. Alright. In the morning, I shall act accordingly. Slay the necromancer that lies within our walls. However, I'm going to cut the part off right here. So, thank you all for watching. And the next part, to battle. Against, if that necromancer's still living, a necromancer. Else we may have some problems. But, until then,